其實冇乜嘢禮儀嘅喎，禮儀就係我哋中國飲茶，即係譬如話同你斟茶。哇
A story because Malta in ancient times they just give it to the emperor for the banquet.
Hi there and welcome back to the Very Venture China. Today I've met with two genius people, two partners. So they founded a marketing agency company and they worked with Western companies like Pepsi, they work with brands like Lay's, Amway, and also they work with Chinese companies here in China in the middle of Guangzhou. So both of them are really cool guys. So one is Melody, is a beautiful girl, beautiful and smart, and her passion is marketing. Actually, she told me that one of her core skills is to attract the traffic, attract the clients, attract people to watch the advertisement. And we went through many different topics regarding the marketing in China and how it's done here. So it's really cool to see and use the practices to learn, exchange the learnings and actually learn from each other, from another corner of the world. It's really cool, and frankly speaking, it was very interesting to learn many new things and exchange knowledge between us, as I also have a background in marketing and social media. Second was Feng. Feng is the co-founder of that company, and Feng is also a very talented young man. At the age of 23, he had the courage to start a business in Guangzhou. At the age of 23. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Guys, so today I want to introduce you Simon, my local Marine, my local guy who actually guided me everywhere and saved my ass several times already by now in Guangzhou. So today he will translate all the stuff that people talk in Chinese to me during the interview. And big thumbs up to him, and let's go. How you guys started your marketing company, your design agency, and the name of it. So who actually started? Did you know each other before, or you found each other on the way building the company? How actually you started it?
So as for this question, at the very first beginning, the company is established by Feng. Yeah, because he really have a dream. He really focused on designing, and also he really loves the beauty stuff. So he really focus on designing and also the visual stuff. So before I met him, he already established this company. So on the way, I find that wow, you have a really good beauty sense. So I really appreciate you. So why don't we just work together and collaborate? And you are responsible for the visual and designing art. So I are responsible for the marketing stuff, like pulling the traffic and for the user experience, user research. And once we collaborate with each other, we will get business, get leverage and boost it. Yeah. So I think collaboration is quite important for a company because if you work together and can make your strength spread out much more bigger, and the business will just grow better. Yeah, because like advertisement agency is quite important for two factors. The one is for content, and the second one is for traffic. So if you combine these two stuff together, and marketing will be much more better, and is responsible. Or it's good for the brand growth because like visual and content that can raise your emotion, and you can make you attracted and attract more followers. But how can we get these followers and that? It is the traffic that really matters. We have the technology to pull the users in our account because the technology we're according to the users' shopping behavior or what they like in a daily life and what they don't like in daily life. So you just connect it and make it into a used system to pull in the traffic. So once we have the specific user and they just buy it and the grocery sales and the product sales and the business growth and the branding growth, so the business grow. Yeah.
Wow. So for how many years you had that company by now?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes, 3 years.
So could you please tell a little bit about the story behind your brand that you guys created? So it would be very cool to know how actually it started with the brand creation and the naming.
It can explain into two parts. The first part, for the basic part, is because in China there's a culture called 5 elements. There is wood.
5 elements.
Yeah, 5 elements: gold, wood, water, and earth, and fire. So his elements belongs to water. So there is an old saying goes like. The elements who overwhelm you, it can help you make money. So the wood overwhelmed his elements. So his elements water, right? So the wood element overwhelmed him. So that's the reason why the company's name have wood character on it. So what if the front character like Zhou? Zhou in China, it means like boat, like boat, because there are so many people in the boat.
It's a small boat.
Yeah, we collaborate with each other, and we overcoming all the difficulties. We win together. We share the winning, and we share the show the blessing. So we work together. That's how the boat means. It has 2 meanings. The one is it belongs to the wood character, like the wood element character. The second one is we collaborate each other. We share the things together. Yeah.
同舟共濟嘅意
On the same boat.
We are all the same boat.
So the same boat.
Yeah.
That's what politicians like to say. We are on the same boat.
Yeah, we are on the same boat.
即係落船一層一齊死咁樣。
The boat sink, we all sink.
But somebody can be on a $500 million yacht. Somebody can be on the small one. Which one you prefer, guys? So you're building your own boat. At the same time, this is like that's very deep, like philosophy.
Yeah.
So you got like some philosophical thought into the name. So what is the name in Chinese?
Say in Chinese, 周木.
租屋
Zhongmu.
Zhongmu.
So Zhongmu.
周木.
This is the name of the company.
Yeah. Zhongmu.
And how does it translate to English?
Translate into English.
Zhongmu.
ZJOUMU
That's the syllable. But like, if you change it, if you use it in Chinglish,
Chinglish, yeah.
Chinglish, it's like boat wood.
Okay.
Yeah, boat wood.
Boat wood.
Yeah.
Vessel wood, yeah.
Yeah.
Boat wood, vessel wood.
Vessel wood.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah, more teas.
It-
Yeah,
That's
we're
like-
changing the boat into a vessel.
Guys, could you please tell me about your favorite activity in your childhood that were actually helping you now when you build your business, and that you actually lean to do that you loved something to do in your childhood, some activities that actually helped you to excel in the business world?
The reason why I want to start up my business, I think in my childhood, because my parents used to do business in China, and they just want me to feel like have more reputation.
Mm.
So I think like people in life, they must experience no matter good or bad. So I just want to experience my blossom phase. So I just work for it because once you find the things you really feel good about it and you feel passionate about it, I think that's the thing that I can work for my life. So I just want to build my business because I think like business and occupations are different because business is the thing that you work for your whole life, but occupation is the thing that you just want to settle or address some like problems or difficulties. So this is kind of like two different things. Before you have your business, you must have your occupation to learn from it so you can start on it. Yeah.
Some like hard skills.
Yeah, car skills, yeah.
But what was like, how you understood that you're coming into that industry? What actually, what you were good in your childhood? Like what you enjoyed the most? Some activity that in your childhood that actually helped you now? When I understand that it might be difficult question that I ask you,
Yeah.
like a psychologist, trying to link your current activity with your childhood activity.
Let me make it straight. Wait a second. I think like, it depends on so many stuff because in childhood you appreciate because in my childhood I appreciate the men in the TV like they are gorgeous. They are just like a Superman. They do things good and they are appreciated by other persons. So I just really want they are really good sample for me. So I just want to be one of them. So this is the very first beginning. But as for now, I think like to be honest, I don't think like money is the thing that I really want to start my business. It's because people work for money, but I just want money to work for me.
Money is an instrument.
Yeah, money is just like instrument. They just like a symbol. Because like people, if you, for example, people like I work in so many occupations. I work so many jobs. I even overload, but they get a lot of money, that's for sure. But then and so on, you just work for money. And I asked them why you work for money because they want freedom. But I don't think like you overload is just for freedom. On the contrary, I think like you work more and you lose freedom. So I just want freedom. So I just want money to work for me. I don't want to work for money. Yeah. So I just want money, just money, gain money, money generated money. So that's the reason I want to get freedom. Freedom is the reason why I want to start my business.
So did you learn it in the childhood?
I don't know in childhood, but I think like I learned it from my middle school because I met a really good teacher. He taught me like if you really want freedom, if you really want the like money or finance, like something like that, you just really want money to work for you because if you don't get out of the like people say you should work hard and you should learn more or else you won't make money. But I think like the people who make money is not the people who work more. They just know how to integrate the resources together.
Exactly.
Yeah. As the saying goes, 术业有专攻, how to say?
Wow. Strategically be professional on what you focus on.
Yeah. Once you integrate the resources together and money just runs for you. Yeah, and as the saying goes, like love just goes to the people who don't love. Money just goes to the people who don't need money. Yeah.
That's actually very, very, very connecting to my philosophy in life, and that what I also witnessed from other people, that when you build a business, this is basically not the main point. I mean, of course, from the books, from theory, business is definitely you do for the sake of making money, to make profits.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your business will not survive. But when actually I started strategy and I built several companies myself, startups, innovation, and I understood that the happiness I got is mainly from creating something new, bringing value to people, thinking about how I can change the world. From that, I'm so powerful in some point, you know, and I don't need money in this point of time to be like happy or successful. and I could become already successful while I'm creating something and people are using it.
Yeah.
To become useful is actually the happiness for me, for you, for other people. And actually, when I watched interviews, with some very successful people who made crazy amount of money, even so they were considered by the governments as criminals, but they were not killing any people, but just doing some financial frauds. And they said, like, basically by building these companies, I didn't care about money, but I cared more about that other people get more value out of it, and with my products that were created.
Yeah. This money, how money goes?
The process is interesting. The way how you do it, how you actually put the piece of your soul.
Yeah.
It's like your baby, basically.
Yeah. So once you tackle the pain point that the society hasn't been tackled, then you will gain it.
Exactly, and then the society will remunerate you by paying you money.
Yeah.
So it basically comes in a very natural way. So first you do something without thinking about money. Of course, you should have a plan.
Yeah.
Because you need to pay, let's say, salaries to people. You need to pay rent for your office.
Yeah.
Buy new equipment, go to the conferences. But the number one is the strategy, your mission. You have to have a mission and the vision. This comes number one.
Yeah.
So it's cool that actually you told me that, and I was like, wow, it triggered me immediately.
Insight is really important. As long as you have insight, you can find a point that can be settled, hasn't been settled in the society, and you just tackle it, and the profit just comes to it. Yeah, that's how it goes. So I think like creation is really important for you to get money, no matter you get money or just feel good from it. I think like creation is really important for humans' development and also for the society development, because once you find it, like the more money you get, the more responsibility you get. You should make the society more powerful, and that is how you get so much money.
Right. And what about your favorite activities in your childhood? Maybe just sharing with you, just giving you an idea. So for instance, my favorite games in my childhood were like, running around. We were playing like police and gangsters. This is number one. Number two, I liked a lot Lego.
Oh, Lego,
And we had like Lego, and we had like some sort of metal Lego that you could use the screwdrivers, and everything.
I also lost
to build.
part of the elements, so I can't find it. I can complete it.
So that's why I was always creating. I never actually followed any instructions. Never, like for real. Even I was buying some, new machine, or my mom was like bringing home a new constructor for me. But I was always using my own imagination to build something, to build the house, to build. So basically, I had my own room where I actually built a lot of different houses, military groups, and I had my own world basically. So I like to create. So when I ask you this question, when I'm linking it back, this is what I like. I like the process, and I never was following basically the rules that were given, because I was thinking that this actually. Now I think that if I would follow those rules, it would kill my creativity. But because I was actually building it in my mind, how I can actually make out of all those small pieces, how can I build something cool that other people, other my friends will come to my apartment and they will want to spend a lot of time with me playing with what I build. And I think this also brings me now when I want to always seek for opportunities in business. I've been working for Philip Morris, Ernst & Young, Big Four, investment bank, but what I found, it was boring for me. I wanted to create something better, something bigger, something creative. But those big companies, they give you a path, how to work, all onboarding and all the rules. But then it kills your creativity, and I was not happy. Even I was getting paid quite well. But being, startup entrepreneur or building, businesses, or what I'm doing right now, with the venture capital startup companies, this actually what inspires me the most and brings me, power. So, did you like also like a Lego or something like that in your childhood, or drawing? Because I was doing drawing, but that guy showed me what he's drawing and I cannot do it. So
I'm not
did you
good
draw?
at drawing, but I'm good at pulling traffic and using a data or something like I used to like take shooting videos, yeah, something like that. But it really reminds me of it, like why something happened in my childhood. I really want to do my business is like you know why people just can't get successful as they expected, because when they overcome when they meet the difficulties, they just say I can't get it, I can't do it. But as for the people who do business, they will just find how can I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are the way?
What other way? Instead of like I can't do it, I really don't want it, or I can't be a millionaire. I can't even be successful. It's really risk, so many risky stuff. But as for the people who can do the business, they was like, how can I get it? How can I use the risk to get a better profit? Yeah.
So Frank, tell us.
其實我諗咗好
What
耐我
Tell us something interesting from your childhood. That why you are the person as you sit with us here.
Okay,
I'll try my best to explain it. Because mainly it's not just childhood for Feng, because he's a guy thinking more critical on philosophies. Since he studied in Rome, he studied about the film industry, right?
Film industry.
Yeah. And he wanted to make a movie for himself. But since he learned and studied from the society for his work experience, he found it's hard to make a movie now in China for himself, not yet. So he needs more foundations. He started to learn about the industry, learn about how to get up a team, and he get up many genius people like Melody. So they form a team to start up something more foundation. Before he started to make the movie, he needed to get out more resources. So this is one of them. And why he chose to make a movie for himself, because he think he's more internal guy. He don't know how to express himself with words or text, but he would like to choose the the form like games and movie, because they all have visual stuff, sound stuff. They will bring you an emotional change after you watch the movie or you play the game, right? Not just like the text you read, finish it, like that. But movie and games are different. That's why that become his key element to encourage himself to push further and start up a studio for no matter design and his game.
So first you do this, then you have a budget to make your own movies.
係咪做完之後就有資你資金做電影？
Financial is not the key stuff, because as an industrial system, money, you cannot just use your money to make your own movie or your game or whatever the project is. You need investment, right? So in China we have an old saying: we got to be be in common and be friendly, have the good luck enough with the Lord, with the place you are, and with the team you have. All these things got to be luck and good enough to push the things in a smooth way. Guess two examples for proving his will, such as lately we have two movies in China. One spent a lot of money, huge money, but the core of it is just like nothing. Right? It cannot express too deep and cannot make people think about it afterwards. But another movie spend the money not as that much, but it did very good. It makes people think and makes people change. And because the philosophy, the inner core of the movie is most important ahead of the money. You can waste a lot of money on visual effects and other things that you can put money in, but the most important of a movie, of course, the inner core. Yeah, for instance, like the money flow and the investment capitals in Frank's way, all these things should run in a good way. To use your money to do good stuff instead of just wasting it, let it flow in the void. Right? That's what he wanted to do. Maybe in the future, his movie or what the game and the culture he provides to the people can change something. He would like to see the positive way instead of just let it flow.
To waste waste on what, for instance?
Waste? No, just let it run. would say
He wants to invest his money or to put it to become sort of
money is not
investor into the industries that he likes, or
money is not his point. He wants his product or his
what
his
he's
game,
doing now. Okay.
yes, to change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Change the environment, change the society.
Mm-hmm. To bring changes to society, to help people
Yeah.
balance their life, or like how do you call it, like recalibrate their values.
Yeah.
Is it also sort of difficult right now? I mean, probably in all countries right now it's sort of difficult because of, you know, like some political tensions, you know, there are like a lot of unrest in Europe, you know, globally everywhere. So it's sort of when you want to build, let's say, make a movie, I believe you can offend a lot of people. Let's say when 20 years ago, the humor was different.
Yeah.
It was more open. So do you think that actually to make $1 million in profit by investing $100,000 is easier now than, for instance, 15 or 20 years ago?
No big difference. I couldn't say it's easier because in the old days we don't have so many technologies, don't have these different technical things such as TikTok and
Oh, got it.
short video platforms and everything. But now, since we have these easy platforms, right, everybody can join the business. Right, your competitor become more competitor now, so you cannot say easier to make. Yeah.
So it's not, if before that was like sort of a sacred knowledge for the chosen ones. If your parents have done business or your friends done business, then you can, like, you know, learn from them and keep it knowledge for yourself and generate profits. Now everybody can join.
Yeah.
So it makes it harder, right, to strive in the competition.
Not too harder because if you are already professional, you will be still professional and even much more professional than before, right? But now they provide much more low-end competitors. Yeah.
Precision is important because if you really want to get money in these like serious competition circumstances, you need to find your differences and proposition. Once you find a proposition, nobody can replace you. Yeah, and replacement is really important. If everyone can imitate you without any technology stuff, then you'll soon die. Right.
That's the key.
Proposition is important.
And the combination of your skills.
Yeah, combination.
That's why he studied in Italy.
Yeah.
To become no joking actually, because he learned a lot of things in Italy, you know, made it here. It's like a big investment.
Yeah.
And now he's here while knowing everything, you know, like a local. He knows everything in China. He speaks Chinese, he speaks Cantonese, he knows the culture, he knows all the details. For him, it's much easier to do business, and even easier for him now because he brought a lot of knowledge from Italy. You know, that he learned how local people in Italy think, how actually business work there, the mindset. He learned new services that people in China cannot access, and they don't even know how to research or get this information. So the information is like, he got, you know, like data is the new oil, right? So he can get this information. And this is like competitive advantage. This is like, you know, that was like Porter, Michael Porter from the US, the big professor in strategy, is teaching. Like you have to find your competitive advantage and focus on that. You know, nobody could, for instance, I mean, big companies like McDonald's or, you know, the IKEA. But look at IKEA. They don't have competitors. IKEA, nobody could repeat their business. So it's just too easy to explain. That's why I chose the IKEA. So here is the same. So you have your competitive advantage. So try to find another Chinese dude here in Guangzhou who is doing marketing, who is doing, you know, design, who has such a smart and a beautiful companion who is doing business with him, and in knowledge that you merge together. You know, the network. You will not find the second guy. You will not find the second melody like her in Guangzhou. So that's what makes you special. So that's why you have your competitive advantage in place. I believe that. I see that. Do you think that there is like I mean, everybody knows or heard like about American dream, right? Do you think that there is such thing as Chinese dream? I already know that people in China, they're like tend to be more humble, shy. They want stability over, you know, ambition. But when I talk to you and I see you as an entrepreneur, you know, you took a risk. You know, you went abroad, you came back, also risk. So I embrace it, and also that you start business, right? You follow your passion, both of you, and this is basically the case, right? So you have some sort of Chinese dream, right? So what is it?
He wants to spread out the culture, just like what he said before. Why he likes want to producing a movie or producing a game, because he just wanted to spread Chinese culture to the worldwide. Yeah, he really proud of the culture.
I wish I could do my best to translate this. Because it's really important. It's pretty important.
Yeah.
Such as, for instance, like you said, Chinese dream, right? For this, to him is much more like sharing, culture sharing. It's not just bringing our traditional culture, merging the culture with his movie, his design, his game, no matter what it is, to share it with the world. Yeah. But it's more like we are going out there like a train. We're going out there like a train all the way up. We're sharing this thing with you. And at the meanwhile, we'll bring back all the good things, all the critical thinking stuff, beneficial stuff back to China to make a much more better thing again, and then we can share the much more better things with all around the world again. That's the point. It's not just a short-term trip. It's a forth and back, back and forth. It's a
win-win.
Win-win.
Yeah, win-win.
It's not just the strategy of China. It's, for real, it should be everybody's dream all around the world.
The
All
mission,
humankind's-
the vision.
Yeah, all humankind's vision.
So not only Chinese, but the all
The
humankind.
whole world.
Yeah. Embrace the better.
Yeah, embrace the better. The democracy should be sixth. Yeah.
I believe that if all countries will unite and it will be peace in the world and freedom, then we would just, you know, do all impossible tasks. You know, we would go and explore space. You know, new. We will develop new technologies.
Make
So,
it possible.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, very good point.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Like, but do you think it's possible to compare Chinese dream and against the American dream, or it's like totally different understanding? I guys want to share with you some stuff from my private life. So a couple of days ago, I was sparring in Muay Thai camp and actually got missed one shot, and that's what happened afterwards. So be focused and stay proactive, and always think about defense. And the reason why I missed that shot, that punch straight in my face, is because I was thinking too much and wasn't present at the moment. So I was thinking too much about the channel, about you guys, about your comments, and about next episodes, what I'm gonna tell you, what I'm gonna share with you, and how we're gonna proceed further. So stay focused, stay tuned, and hope you enjoyed that episode.
We will ask the global world to approve us. It's not forcing them. Instead of forcing them to agree with us, we choose to use in a more peaceful way to show our specialties, to attract them to approve it with us. Not in a how to say.
Not in the impulsive.
Yeah,
way.
acknowledge, accept you to the global community.
Yeah.
We don't want to show them to threat you, something like that. No, we don't.
And we just want more people to recognize the culture and feel proud of it. Yeah, recognize. Yeah.
That's what also I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm I'm helping you guys. I'm part of Chinese family now. Chinese dream.
搞下啲文化深會議咯。
I think like culture is kind of like a really hit topic for no matter like media, social media or something like that. Good culture should be spread out. Yeah, should be that anyone know. Yeah.
But I believe like in every culture, I mean, worldwide law, you know, if you're kind, if you are sort of well behaved, you know, it will be recognized in every culture.
Yeah. So we just like dig our mind and spread out our Chinese culture. So I remember like several of our items for spread out the Chinese culture. Yeah.
嗯，
Yeah.
嗯
Yeah, because like as for us, business is important, but I think like Chinese culture spread out is more important for entrepreneur.
嗯
Yeah.
He's very proud of our culture because our culture is developed all the way up only by ourselves. The main part of it, at least the main part of our culture, 5,000 years of our history, right? We are not raiding out of our nation, not out of our territory.
No colonizing anyone.
Yeah, not colonizing. We just built this up for 5,000 years. Okay, although we don't have the industrial revolution, right? But we're still proud of it because we made it ourselves until today. Right? For example, in Italy, he visited some museums. They're showing things that they raid or they gain victory on the other territories. They brought back the mummies from Egypt. Brought back the pillars from the other nation in the old time war. They call them victory, but victory is very different for us.
Yes.
We only have our thing. We build it up, made it today. That's why I'm proud of.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
We are creator.
Mm.
Yeah.
所以剛才我哋想做
The creator,
Yeah,
creator
creator.
mindset,
Creator
mindset. So, guys, what like if there would be any possible, if you could meet any possible entrepreneur in China or like businessman or a company, who you get inspiration from? Who inspires you? What company inspires you in China? What Chinese company inspires you? And what Chinese entrepreneur inspires you? Except the Jack Ma, because I already know him.
Chinese Jacobs.
Chinese Jacob, me.
Who?
Another brand?
李俊，
Lei Jun.
Sorry?
李俊，
Jun Lei.
Jin Lei.
Jun Lei. Yeah, he created a brand called
Me.
小米，
Xiaomi.
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 Yeah.
小米，
The mobile phone and smart home, Internet of
And
Things.
car.
Yeah, and now car. Yeah.
Car, yeah.
So what is the name of the founder?
Jun Lei.
Jun Lei.
Jun Lei, yeah.
So that's you get inspiration from that company.
Yeah.
What are like main three points, key learnings from him that you
即係點解會
Learned.
追佢？
The 3 points: concise, approachable, and I would say that one is professional. Because me, this brand, they're not just providing some luxury things like Apple. They're trying to make it the top. Right? Me, in his brand, in Xiaomi, this brand, you can, if you're luxury people, you can choose a very high-end product from them. But at the meanwhile, if you want to save money, you can still choose some approachable stuff from
Decent.
their brand. Yeah, decent brand. Okay. Their attitude to people is approachable. They embrace the customers. They will adapt to their customers. Not just like, oh, okay, now I make a very new technology. You gotta adapt to me. Yeah.
And what about concise?
Concise means the price. The price is very, say, transparent. All the material they use and how they provide you the experience when you use it. You will think the money you spend is worth. Yeah. It's not like you spend 2,000 to purchase a phone from their brand and you think, oh, okay, this system is laggy, the software is sucking adapting. No, you will not feel like that. 2,000 to 2,000.
So 3, like concise, then it like means the price and transparency.
Yeah.
What does it mean like professionalism?
Professionalism is just like Jun Lei. As so far I know, he's trying to make a car called Su7, right?
Su7, yeah.
Yeah. And people have been asking, why don't you make more cars in the future? Racing cars, SUV, other kind of. Legion's answer is no. I just want to make my first advance here. I will try out everything, try to make it the best on SU7 first. I will not try to intend or planning to make other stuff to interfere with my plan. So that's his professional stuff.
Yeah, he really focused on himself, and he really stand on we users' shoes, because he like one of his like said what I hope everyone can use mobile phone. Everyone can afford it. So that's the reason why the price is transparent. Yeah, even no matter you are poor or no matter you are rich, they are customized. There is a luxury brand, luxury lines. You also have the cheap lines. But no matter which line, you can always find the one that's suitable for you.
Wow. I would like to recommend your services and your company to my network. So what would you say, like, what is the best approach, how actually other companies can reach you out and learn more about services that you're offering? So you have the website. How would like companies can let's say if a company from Europe want to come to China to sell their services or want to, ask you for consulting or like design, or how they contact you? What is the point of contact?
You can contact us with email. Yeah, but as for the formal question, it's like there are 3 points. The first one is we focus on culture cultivating.
Culture cultivating.
Yeah. So as for the culture cultivate, it's like there is a product and you want to refresh it, and we are a good storytelling. We are a good storyteller to refresh the product and even the brand. And this is the first factor. And the second one is we are focused on the item. We are focused on the business. Because we are a small company, not a big one, but if we collaborate with the big one, you will find that they are stuck in the balance sheet, and you are stuck in the finance stuff. But we are focused.
They're too robust.
We're
too
just
big.
Focus on the product, focus on the brand, focus on how we can spread it out, how can everyone appreciate it. Yeah, that's our strength. And the third one is like we are professional, because we have different people working vertical sectional. So no matter like research, like data analysis, audience analysis, and the brand strategy, we all have professional team to work for it. Contact us, you can use email. Yeah, we can have an email banner here. Contact us here. Contact us here.
Of course, we will do it.
You can have an email or WeChat, or if you really wanted to know more about us, we can have a PDF, like a slide. There is some showcase and our portfolio in the showcase.
Do you have the website?
Website for now, not yet. Yeah, because we are not a big company, so we are focused on the items itself.
It costs a lot for.
You see, in China, in Europe, when you want to do something, you start from the website. Even before sales, you start with the website. It means that when you have your website, it means before you start your own company, you do your own website. Even before sales, you see, it's like some different approach. And in China, I also witnessed myself that here people don't use websites. They say like, oh no, website is like too expensive. Website is like sort of useless. And I've seen like many websites where you go to Weixin and you click some links. And I was like, oh no. I was featured in the news in Shaoguan city. And I've seen like, how come like the quality of the video is so shit? Because they use like big cameras. They use like Osmo DJI. They used big cameras, professional ones, and the quality is like 480.
Yeah.
Like that was like, I don't know, 20 years ago. I was like, what the point then using this big, professional equipment that cost like thousands of dollars. So I think that might be actually opportunity as well. So if you also start, to start making websites in China, I believe that might be a big, like, $1 billion opportunity here.
Yeah, especially that's the differences. Like people have different purchase like behavior in China and foreign countries. You see, people just buy things on website, so they don't use like too much stuff on TikTok or stuff. They will go to the brand's website to buy it. But in China, they will just align in the website and you just click the link and you just buy it. They don't have too much website for the brands. Especially for the startup brands, because they don't have too much money to invest on it. Maybe it just depends on the consumer behavior. Yeah. But actually, our business proposition can divide into two parts. The first one is when for the old brand, we can refresh them and make them younger to meet the target audience or even the potential audience. And for the startup brands, we can help them to overcome to 0 to 10 phrases. Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Okay,
Thank you for your time. It was
It's okay.
amazing talking to you and getting to know each other.
Yeah.
So I hope that we'll have time also, maybe in
Learn deeper to the brand.
yeah. Maybe next week, maybe we could also meet or do something together.
Yeah.
Without cameras, so go somewhere to have a beer or tea.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay.
Guys, that was the part 1 of the interview with this cool team, with Melody and Fang. In the next episode, we're gonna prepare something cool for you, something sweet that you're gonna learn and engage even more than now. So stay tuned, guys, and wait for the second episode. Comment section is open for you guys, for your honest opinion. Let's go. Thumbs up. Yeah, so today we actually learned a lot about different philosophy in China and how actually things work here, while we were talking with people from marketing agency. And yeah, actually one thing that they asked us to do is to help them with finding investments. And this is actually a thing that we can eagerly help them on, because this is actually what we are focusing. So we can actually build a bridge between China and Europe and find them great investor and strategic company that actually can work together with those guys. Yeah, looking forward to add this statistics into our next episode and to show you guys that this project really works. This project really brings results and helping people. So it's not only about leisure and showing you that, hey, look, what we're doing here is the purpose. What we're doing here is to help other companies in developing their own business. No matter what, we're here, we're building, we're helping other companies to succeed, and like-minded entrepreneurs are really welcome to connect me here over my LinkedIn account or Instagram, whatever is fitting you best, or WeChat as well. Looking forward, guys. Let's make world a better place.